Hi friends, it's Becky, and it's time for us to open up the Exotic Blooms Softflex Design Kit. Now the Softflex Design Kits are not subscriptions. They are a monthly kit that they release every month, and on the kit reveal day, which is usually the last Wednesday of every month, they'll release a new kit. So this one will be revealed on, hold on, let me cover up the little coupon on there. It will be revealed on April 24th. And that's when they'll also release their next kit. But they've got a design challenge. So after they reveal it, then for the entire next month, you can post in their VIB Facebook group anything that you make with it, and that counts as an entry for their little design contest. And they'll usually give you a free kit if you win it. I've won it before. It's a lot of fun to participate. That group is a fantastic place to learn new techniques, to have a great camaraderie with other beading people. It's one of my favorite places on Facebook, just to let you know. And the Softflex design kits are ones that I make sure I get every month. It's not a subscription, like I said, but usually when they release the next kit, I'm pretty sure that I'm going to like whatever the next kit is. Sometimes their kits challenge me a little bit for color choices and all of that, so it's kind of fun to be pushed outside of your color comfort zone. But also, I've very rarely ever been disappointed or sad with anything that I've gotten in their kits. They're really great for beginning beaders. They are great for experienced beaders, and they usually collaborate with Jesse James Beads for a bead mix and a bead strand. This bead strand is an add-on. It's not included with the kit, but like I said, I usually get this every month too. So, but I mean, look at this. This is the Exotic Blooms bead kit, and we've got our contents listed here. We usually include in the Exotic Blooms bead kit a full spool of the Softflex beading wire, as well as some 2x2 crimp tubes, and some findings like ear wires and lobster claws, basically everything that you need except the tools to be able to make jewelry with this. Look how colorful it is, y'all. Oh my goodness. Colors. I love colors. Okay. Sorry, I need a minute. I'm just gonna calm down a little bit. Not really, but sort of. Exotic Blooms. This is what we've got. It's flower themed. I mean, I knew I was gonna like it when I saw the bead strand because I was like, oh yay, pink. I didn't realize that it was going to be way more than pink in here, though. So this is exciting for me. All right. And like I said, they usually collaborate with Jesse James Beads to do a bead mix. And it looks like we've got some oranges as well as pinks in here. We will sort through the contents of all of these when we organize this into the 15 grid organizer that I love putting my bead kits and bead subscriptions into. Like I said, this is not a subscription. It is a monthly bead box. Look at this pendant. It is shell and it is beautiful and it is gorgeous. I love it so much. And we've got these other beads. We've got some findings, some charms. A lot of times you get like tiara cast findings and things like that in here. And also, I'm going to be keeping the twine that this was sent in because sometimes I'll do something fun with it, like string my beads or have it be part of my necklace or turn it into a tassel. In fact, it's actually really fun to turn it into a tassel for the twine. So I will absolutely be keeping this with that. And it looks like the color of beading wire that we got is this white quartz color, which is a fantastic color to have when you've got such a multicolored mix of beads. It's going to be able to give you a lot of flexibility with what you're designing for all of that. All right, let's open up this finding, we get some 2x2 crimp tubes. Softflex crimps are some of my favorite crimps ever. I love using them. I use them with my magical crimper, and all of the things that I make are just, they hold, they stick together. They don't break on me, and they're really easy to use for me. All right, then we've got some silver plated ear wires with a ball. Like I said, you usually get in your findings kit along with your charms and things. You get some ear wires, you get a lobster clasp. I like to put my findings and charms right here at the front of my organizer. It's just one of the things that I do when I'm organizing my things. So let's take a look at these charms. It looks like we've got kind of a swirly charm here. This is a blossom charm. And then these are lotus petal spacers. So they'll actually like go between some beads and then have a little drop down from there. That is really cool, and I think I'm absolutely going to be making some earrings with these, and probably these pearl hashies, because I think they're going to look amazing together, if I'm real honest. All right, so then we've got the bead mix, all that. Let's go down. Olive green rondelle beads. That's these guys. It looks like they are 5x3 millimeter. And then we've also got bright green rondelles. So we've got two really beautiful greens to go with our flowers, and they are about the same size. I'm going to go ahead and stick both of these in the same compartment in my organizer right here. So we've already got our greens down. Next, we're going to have our blossoms blooming for us while we're putting these in here. And then we've got this shell flower pendant. And look how beautiful this is, y'all. It is absolutely gorgeous. There we go. Let's get a little bit closer so you can see more of that detail in here. There's a little hole up at the top. Then it has just the tropical flower blooms printing on here. This is not going to fit in here. Will it fit on the top? Will I be able to close it? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to end up putting it on the top of this after all of that's done, after I get everything put in its places. And then we've got some multicolor shell rounds and some multicolor shell hashies. Let's get all of these guys out of here. Looks like the hashies are already coming off of the strand. So we'll get, look at all these colors though. Look at all these colors for these hashies. I'm gonna scooch out a little bit so you can see where I'm gonna put them. I'm gonna put these guys right here next to these blue, next to the rondelles. All right, there we go. And then we've got some rounds as well. And these are more shell beads that have been dyed. All right. I'll put these rounds in here. Scooch up these hashies. Put them there. These are going to be so much fun to create with. I love that so far. So colorful. I love colors. All right, and now we've got some blue ceramic beads. These have a pretty large hole. And they're going to go right there. And then I've got a little shell bead that was hiding in here. We have some blue seed beads, and these look to be about the same size as an 11-0. They might be 12-0s though. It's hard to say. But we're going to be able to do some fun things with those. All right, now let's get to organizing the JJB mix and the bead strands. We'll pull this apart, take a look at all of the beads in here, and then figure out where they're going to go. Oh, look at that. All right, so we've got some lucite beads first of all. Looks like we've got some sort of coral color lucite beads. It's not quite orange, not quite pink. And then we've got some very pink lucite beads as well. I'm going to stick these lucite beads here in this larger section. I usually take down one of these dividers if I've got some larger beads to make more room. And this is one of the ones that I've used before for other things, and I couldn't find the divider, so luckily we've got some large beads that can go in this large section. All right, and then we've got a disco connector. Gonna stick that right in there with those. And 2 tassels. These are silver with gold wrappings around them. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these rondelle. Are they rounds? Yeah, they're round, but they're a little bit rondelle-y. They are this red color that is a very bright red. They have an iridescent coating on them. Let's set these guys over here. Then we've got these really warm, like orange juicy or mango rondelles. And there's 6 of them. These are about 10 millimeter. They're about 6, something like that. I don't know. And then we've got some orange beads. Actually, these are not orange. These are more like coral color. Again, orange-y, but not fully orange. All right, these guys are orange though. These are acrylic beads, it feels like. So they're very lightweight. Let's stick that over here with those guys. We've got some pink floral drops. These are fantastic. I'm going to stick them over here with the tassels. And you know what? I love these for earrings. They're one of my favorite types of earrings to make, is just to make a little beaded link and attach the drop to the bottom. And you've got just some really gorgeous, fantastic earrings. And then it looks like we've got these flower beads that have foil on one side, or just a coating on one side. I'm going to turn this over so you can see that coating. And then not on the other, and they are yellow colored. And it looks like these flower beads have a hole right down the center of the flower. Since they're yellow, I'm going to go ahead and stick them over here with these guys. And then we've got some hot pink or fuchsia colored drops. Love a flat bottom bead. Put our pink guys over here. And then we've got some more flower beads, and these are that same red that we have with these guys. They have a sort of table cut back to them, but then they've got this fantastic texture on the other side. And there's 4 of these guys that got a hole right down the center. Put those in there. Those would be really fantastic. in a bracelet, I think. I'm definitely already having plans for this. Just letting you know, already having plans. All right, and then we've got some white beads, and these are just some sort of opal colored glass square beads. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and then this one that's just a little bit of a weird shape. It's like somebody told it, oh, you got to be a square, and it's like, I don't know how. And they're like, just get some sides, and it was like, okay, is the sides? But it's not really a square bead. It's like more of a, it's fine. You're still fine. You just, you are an individual. You are special. All right, let's get that over here. We've got some bead caps that are leaves. They're big leafy beads. Bead caps, I think these are going to go great with the lucite bead. Like that. And then we've got these flower petal bead caps, and they are smooth on both sides. I'm gonna stick that in there with the other guy. We've got some crystal rondelles, and then we've got some of these sparkly rhinestoney metal beads. I'm gonna stick all of those together. And before I put these away, I'm gonna open this guy up and we'll get him sorted with everyone else. Figure out where everybody's going in here. All right, so this one was so many pinks. We've got some more drops. And these are really lightweight, so I'm guessing that these are also acrylic beads. This has some heft to it, but look at this pavé bead. It has all of these flowers on it. It is so special. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it in here with the other large beads. And then we've got these sparkly guys. These are also very lightweight. And the nice thing about lightweight beads like this is that they are not gonna pull on your ears if you make earrings with them. So you can make some very lightweight swingy earrings that are gonna just not drag your lobes down. I'm gonna stick these in here with these two as well, since we've got plenty of room over there. And then we've got some fuchsia beads, you've got your squares, and you've got these faceted hearts. I love them. I'm gonna put them over here with our other pink guys. And then we've got these very tiny, more lucite beads. I'm gonna put them in here with the other lucite beads. Some very, very lightweight, but tiny and sparkly beads down there. Again, acrylic beads. And then we've got more of this type of flower, but these, instead of having like a backing on one side, they're clear all the way through, and they've got this really, really light pink flavor for them. I think I might put them with the white beads. And we've got a couple of different types of, well, we've got this type of bead cap. It's got some swirls on one side. Let's put these guys over here with the other bead caps. And then we've got our daisy spacers. These are large daisy spacers. We have a couple more of these rhinestone rondelle spacers, and then some teeny tiny rhinestone rondelle spacers. And a couple more of these delightful rhinestone beads. All right, let's get these guys in here. I'm gonna put those guys there, my findings here, and then we're going to go red, and then orange, and then yellow, and then pink. Where are you going, buddy? That's not where you go. All right, and there's a lot of room in here with these ceramic beads. So I'm going to put these white cubes and my friend who's not a cube, but he's doing his best in there. And there we go. This is the Exotic Blooms design kit from Softflex. And it is very, very bright and very colorful, and I love it so much. All right, if you like what you see, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I will talk with you later. Bye.